Hey fans, I'm Katie Gaus, and thanks for joining me for episode 12 of the U Show. With just 2 weekends remaining in the regular season, we're taking a look at the big picture and giving you the entire Friday night lineup to point out some of the big matchups as the fight for playoff seeding intensifies. First up, it's our game of the week as Sioux Falls heads east to take on the Youngstown Phantoms. Youngstown is one of 3 teams heavy in the mix for that all-important first-round bye in the Eastern Conference, so every game they play will be a must-watch down the stretch. That brings us to our next set of matchups to keep an eye on: Chicago at Waterloo and Cedar Rapids at Dubuque. Now, Chicago and Cedar Rapids are 2 more teams right in the middle of this battle for second place in the Eastern Conference. The Steel have held on to that spot in the East for the last few months, but Cedar Rapids has been heating up to challenge that. With just a handful of games remaining, these are 2 more you should definitely keep a close eye on. In this week's player profile, we're switching things up a bit. League correspondent and Des Moines Buccaneers broadcaster Ben Gislason recently caught up with Team USA forwards Jack Hughes and Cole Caufield to chat with them about their career milestones and the upcoming 2019 NHL Draft.
Joined now by Jack Hughes, coming off a big night and a big win against the Des Moines Buccaneers, and you're now the career points leader, career assist leader. What do those 2 things mean to you in order to cross those milestones with some spectacular players that have been here behind you?
I think it's really special. I mean, obviously there's been a lot of great players coming through the program, a lot of great Americans, so I mean, to be at the top of the list, it's super special, and then I wouldn't be here without my teammates.
Talk about the USHL and what you've learned from this league.
Yeah, it's been a great league for us. I mean, obviously 17 years tougher than 18 year. We've developed a lot, I think, and it's been a good league for us playing against older, stronger guys.
You've been a kid that's really been thrust into stardom pretty quickly. What's it been like now with all of a sudden all the media attention you're getting and kind of all of a sudden becoming a star, not quite overnight, but in pretty rapid succession?
I mean, it's good, but I keep saying, like, I have no money in the bank. Haven't really done anything big yet. But I mean, it's great. I mean, I think as a competitor and as a player, this is kind of what you want, and I feel like if you're doing it the right way, then I mean, it's really good for sure.
Joined here by Cole Caufield, career leader in goals for the NTDP program. What did that mean to you, and kind of went through your mind once you achieved that mark?
You know, it's a great accomplishment for me individually, but you know, as a team, like, I couldn't have done it without them and my line mates like Jack. He's such a great player. You know, I'm really lucky and honored to have this record, and you know, I just want to keep pushing it.
As Vancouver approaches, I'm sure it's heavy on your mind. Likely be a guy called very early. Dreaming of the moment, are you hoping it's going to be everything you've ever dreamed of?
Yeah, you know, you dream of this as a kid. Just you dream of playing the NHL, and you know, this year is big for me and our team, and you know, you just got to take it day by day, and it's always in the back of your mind for sure. But you know, it'd just be a great accomplishment for me and my family, and you know, all my teammates and coaches. I couldn't thank them enough. So.
Well, with just a handful of games remaining in the regular season, it's about time we break out the playoff picture. Here's a look at where things stand if the 2019 Clark Cup playoffs started today. Well, that does it for another episode of the U Show. I'm Katie Gaus. Thanks for joining me, and be sure to tune in again next week as we preview the playoffs and bring you more news from across the USHL.